Welcome to another episode and video on my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux, programmed in online mode using Python and equipped with two touch sensors on front, touch sensor near the battery, although not as much used, as well as USB camera on front, to be used with OpenCV. Now, last time I found a problem with again the different speeds of the gears, as well as that it stopped with sounds way before that the set distance has been met. And so the question for this episode is, why does it happen the way it happens? And of course, when you use certain functions from an API, application programming interface, which has predefined functions, why do they work, why don't they work? So I am counting counter values from here, as well as a distance set, and that only is valid when you use these counters. Well, they are connected. Then what else can go wrong? Well, when I look in the information of the FT-RoboPy library, I find that it says, and I have to translate from German, is one or are both motors not connected with the quick counter inputs, then the motors will go on until the end of the program. Well, they are connected, so there is that is not a problem. They are synchronized, so they should walk as fast. Another thing, however, is the speed, and for that I will come back to it soon. First, let me run the whole thing. So, go. And I hope that there will be not much of a problem. Connected, camera connected. There we go. No front sensors attached, or and there we have the familiar sound. Cover distance, just like last time, 0. There is a considerable distance difference between left and right, as measured by the get current counter value method. The right side says 394. The left side says 270. And yes, you can see that because, or is it? It has a turn to the right side. And then why is the counter for the right side motor faster or more than that side? Really? Alright. Let's watch things a bit closer, because there are interesting things to be noticed. So, here we are. It has copied a few images. Well, let's display them. or the result anyway, which is still separating red, and okay, it has now only this one, considering some spots here which are the buttons or the screws that you use. I'm fine with that. More important is the right side is 394, the left side is 270. Well, then to my idea it should go the other way, but this is the way it is. And something which is rather, well, let's say surprising, because I have set the speed to minus 1023. Minus means backwards. Well, the way I have constructed the gears on both sides is making it run backwards when you want to go forward. That is not the big problem. The surprise comes here. Set speed. Setting of the motor speed. It has to be integer. Well, it is. 1023 is integer. Gives nothing back. This means empty in German. Then it indicates with which speed the motor has to go, has to work. Now the interesting part. The value range of the speed is between 0, stop the motor, and 512, maximum speed. And yes, in case of that speed is negative, the motor will run backwards. Well, that I know. But this is the most important one. 512. Okay, hint. The entered speed for the entered value for the speed is not linear with the actual speed of the motor. So if you say 400, it is not twice as fast as 200. But that's just another thing to count on. So this motor 1 set speed is 512 would be the max speed. Go back here, 1023. I do have tried 512. It doesn't even walk. Let me try. And now I would be happy if I said, okay, now I'm there. So let me, for sake of correctness, put it to minus 512. Oh, and where is set speed also set? Yeah, that's for the lamp, right? Next, lamp, next, lamp. And here we are again. So these are all the set speeds. Continuing at top. And there we are with the motor set speed. So that's all we have. Let's see what happens, if anything. And let me put it right there. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, this just doesn't work. So let's go to 1023 back. Oh, no, that's not good. Wait. Ugh. No. Right. Time sleep is 1020. What is happening here? Time sleep. I would like to enter another 0. So let's try this. Before I go back to the robot, I want to show one other thing that I've been wrestling with for the last few episodes. And you'll be familiar with these things. Get current counter value. I'm using that quite a bit. For example, right here. And you will remember that I put these comments after it. So what does it say? Get current counter value. And again, translating. Get current counter value with an index standard is none, but it can be 1 through 4. Gives the actual value from one or all quick counter inputs. With this you can, for example, look or check, whatever, how far a motor has been running. So how does this stand against the other one that I have tried to use? So and this is all base class everything, so get current counter value is from the base. Now looking here, set distance, and again quick counter. Set distance is the setting for the motor distance, which will be measured over the quick counter. And yes, of course, it has to be connected. So distance and synchronization. Synchronization with this, two motors can be synchronized. And of example, gerade Auslauf, or you have a perfectly synchronized motor. And then, okay, 27 impulses for one axle turn. So axle turn is not the right technical term. In English I can't find the right term now, but the most used term is expressed in omega. And if you're familiar with mechanics, you will recognize it. Maybe corner speed is a familiar term, I'm not quite sure right now. Anyway, 72 impulses per turn. Let's go back here. Very important. So here, get current counter value. Well, that does work because that gives this. Get current distance 0. Very, very, very odd. Here also get current distance. So why doesn't it work? Oh wait. Get current distance. Hold on. What does it? Let me try to find it quickly. Oh wait, I can't find it like this. So this is the base. So I need to find it. Get current distance. So it's the fourth below it. Get current distance. It has no argument. Important. So it has no argument, which is correct. Okay, let's walk. Let's go. What? That didn't happen before. Oh, right. Small mistake, big consequences. But now we can. What happens? If something happens. Look at this. So I am seriously doubting this is working. And last time I even made it 24,000 instead of 2400, and it made no difference at all. So what's up? Alright, another piece of analysis. So the manual tells me that one turn of a motor axis is 72 pulses. So this means that, let's count a bit, I have set the distance to 2400. I assume that is pulses. Let's see. Set distance. Set distance, yes. The pulse counter, yes. Counter, yes. 27 impulses per X rotation. So how much is it? I have 2400. Let's do a quick count. And yes, I already calculated it, of course. 33. So you should be able to count 33 of these turnarounds of the gears. Is that happening? Well, let's visit Robot Pro. 0, 775. Looking here, 775. So that is kind of correct. But 775 is by far so how can I get 775? Okay, let's reset. Let's reset and go again. How far do we go? Do we go anywhere? Well, that's not 33. That is not 33 by any means. And this is 203. Yeah. So this is correct. Then I want to check what I need to check the counters because it is strange. This C3 still measures nothing. While here it measures 203. 203. Why is that? Makes no sense. Then what else can I put? Well, the 2400 isn't going anywhere. You should have 33. It absolutely does not do. And that's all I have, of course, in this case. So it stays odd. Stays very, very odd. They're completely off where it comes to the manual. But yeah, how to solve it? That's a very big question right now. I think I need to rewire. And I'll show wire. I have to take care to be careful. So these are the motor outputs, and here I have the two counter outputs, or inputs actually, counter inputs. I already reconnected one of them recently, and this is ground, and this is the actual input. So why is one of them staying 0? Does that mean that I have to reconnect the whole motor? Alright, so now I have changed this connector from C3 to C32, and now I can't use the Python program because it is not set for C2 yet, but I can use RoboPro, of course. So let's first make a run. Just like this. Oh, really? And now look at this. C3 gives nothing. Zilch. Really? So I go back to C3. What happens? They both run. Right. And again C3 does nothing. So this is going to be very strange. Now if I move this one right to C2, what happens this time? And what does RoboPro say? Once again only C4. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? So, in that respect, I still haven't figured out what to do, or what the problem is. Somehow I do suspect the motors, but how to continue? That's a very good question. And unfortunately, I don't have the answers yet, or any answer. Something with the wiring, something with the programming, who knows? Now everything is, yeah, I only haven't checked the motors, but I haven't changed anything with the motors, just the wiring. But it's still strange that while these two are measured, within RoboPro only C4 is measured. So why is that happening? Okay, let's do RoboPro only. Now M2 is C4, so M1 is C3. Let's do this one. Oh, that doesn't work. That works, and it starts running like hell. So that is the right side of the motor. No, M1. I just run M1, which is the right side of the motor. And here I have M1 for being the left side. Oh, that's another one. So I need to check on the wiring. Is really all the wiring the way it should be. Because this counts that it is correct, then I have wiring to check next time. Ouch. And now this C2 suddenly has 4. Where is that coming from? Really? Okay. And with that I've come to the end of this episode. Some thorough analysis, calculation, and the possible discovery or the discovery of a possible serious wiring error, which may explain some problems, but certainly not all, I think, but who knows. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment, very much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like it, leave a comment. Show your support and appreciation by making a small donation, very much appreciated. More information on my website, as well as you can become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website as well as with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. Much appreciated, but up to you. Yeah, this is obviously going to be continued. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.